CBS 4's Brian Andrews reports on what you need to know to keep mosquitoes away from you and your family.
Mosquitoes, blamed for South Florida's first case of dengue fever this year. Also for spreading malaria, yellow fever, encephalitis.
West Nile virus. Now we have this chikungunya virus coming into the country from the Caribbean islands.
Most of us head for the bug spray containing DEET.
DEET is a product that just confuses the mosquito's sensory system. They are smelling carbon dioxide and octanol, everything that comes out of your skin. They're focused on you. And when they get down close to the skin to bite, they get this mixed signal from the DEET product that, wow, wait a minute, something's not right here, don't land.
Dr. Gabriel Hamer and his research team stuck their arms into cages of hungry mosquitoes to help us test 4 products. Off, a popular spray with 15% DEET, another brand called BioUD, citronella-covered bands you wear as a bracelet, and Avon Skin So Soft. Researchers applied the products to filter paper.
Just kind of simulating what we would apply to our own skin.
And put them in the cages.
What I can do now is just get them all disturbed by blowing in there.
Then we counted the number of mosquitoes that flew to the opposite side of the cage. We did each test 3 times and compared the numbers to controls.
There's definitely a difference.
So which one repelled the most mosquitoes?
I'd say both the DEET and BioUD definitely had very similar levels of efficacy.
Whatever you apply, the experts say it should last 6 to 8 hours. And when applying it, aim low first because mosquitoes
will bite your feet. If you have sandals, bare feet, they like people's feet a lot.
While DEET works best, a recent study out of North Dakota said those citronella candles are a waste of time.
Any repellent aroma that comes out of this, would be wafted away by any moving air.
A better bet would be some of those yard treatments or fogs.
Fog it into the vegetation, and it contacts the mosquitoes and they drop down. But it has no residual. It has nothing to stay there so that it'll keep mosquitoes from coming back.
And one other thing to keep in mind when you are applying the bug spray, sure, you should put it on your arms, but you should also spray your clothes because scientists say the mosquitoes, they can bite you right through the clothing. Reporting from Doral, I'm Brian Andrews, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Well, tonight CBS 4's Brian Andrews looks at the reasons your grandparents might not have had food allergies, but you do.
Lori Garodi is a local musician with a very serious problem.
There's been times that I've had to cancel performances because I woke up with literally my entire face in a rash.
You see, Lori is severely allergic to soy.
There was soy in my shampoo, my conditioner, my vitamins, my daily vitamins, everything.
It's an allergy she developed as an adult, unlike Evelyn Kelly, who was diagnosed with nut allergies at the age of 2.
She's allergic to all tree nuts and peanuts. She's very severe, and it is a life-threatening medical ailment.
In fact, the Kelly Family Bakery is a business born out of fear that their 6-year-old daughter could die if she comes into contact with peanuts and tree nuts, such as walnuts.
She can't have her best friend's birthday cake, but she's an angel, and we bring her better products.
The Kelly Family Bakery makes cakes, cupcakes, and cookies that have no nuts, peanuts, milk, or dairy, the 4 most common foods to which people are allergic.
Food allergies have gone crazy.
Dr. Catherine Iserman Rogers is medical director for the local Food Allergy Awareness Walk. She says peanut allergies have tripled in the last 7 years.
Today, I'm saying probably close to 25 to up to 50% are allergic already.
And there is an allergy snowball effect you need to be aware of. For example, if you're allergic to melons, you could have a 92% risk of being allergic to other fruits like bananas and avocados. If you're allergic to those fruits, you're also at risk of being allergic to latex. If you're allergic to pollen, there's a 90% chance you'll be allergic to apples and peaches.
It really does control my life, but I'm getting a hold on it.
So why do 1 in 13 children in the United States have food allergies when their grandparents didn't? There is a theory. Call it the hygiene hypothesis.
In theory, is it possible that we're so clean We have so many antibacterial soaps and so many hand sanitizers that we're not allowing infants' immune system to see normal bacteria and germs, so they are not able to develop appropriately.
And here are a few other things to consider. Remember, our grandparents ate seasonal, real food. They didn't have fad diets. They were always eating foods that were made from scratch. There were no preservatives way back when, and they didn't take medications every time they got sick. They also spent a lot of time outside. Ironically, doctors point out that people who live on farms or in non-Western countries are unlikely to develop food allergies. I'm Brian Andrews, CBS 4 News.
Well, the demand for workers who know how to write computer code is sky high, and so are the salaries. CBS 4's Brian Andrews with the push to give people the training they need for one of those high-paying jobs.
With laptops open and pen to paper,
J is not a string.
more than a dozen high school junior and senior girls,
I'm 17.
like Shireen Islam of Fort Lauderdale,
Hey, this is like an amazing opportunity for me.
and Aisha Hababa of Pinecrest,
There's so many opportunities. You can go anywhere with this, literally anywhere.
are spending their summer learning new languages like JavaScript and Python.
They don't teach this in school, right?
They don't.
They were accepted into a free training program called Girls Who Code in downtown Miami.
I honestly know that me, a Syrian American Muslim girl who's 17 years old, can sit at a computer and with the right knowledge can do the same thing that the CEO of Google can.
You know that coders are in high demand.
Yes, I do know now.
When you import the CSS from Bootstrap.
Up in Wynwood, MIT grad Ed Toro is teaching a language called Ruby on Rails at WinCode.
It's a lot nicer than an alert.
WinCode founders, husband and wife Joanna and Juha Mikola, say they're teaching the language on which your favorite apps run.
Twitter was built on Ruby on Rails. Airbnb, if you've used that, is also built on Ruby on Rails, as well as Groupon. Software is a major component of what's happening in business. So learning how to code and understanding that technology will absolutely give you a competitive edge.
This is a field I want to actually work in for the next 20 years.
25-year-old Brian Perez is one of WinCode's first 14 students.
I would compare it to like higher level algebra. If you've done some of that, it's kind of the same frame of thinking.
The #1 requirement is the desire and the passion to learn to code.
When these students are done, WinCode's Juha Mikola says they're looking at walking into a well-paying entry-level job.
Here in Miami, there's a big demand. A lot of people are having to relocate from other cities to do it.
We can't fill the positions that we have available fast enough.
Ron Intibby runs a software company in Plantation called eBuilder.
A great software developer, a coder, is extremely hard to find.
Sean Kelly was among the room full of applicants who visited eBuilder last month.
South Florida and California are the two biggest coding places in the world now.
CareCloud uses young talent to digitize medical records. Ricardo Morales, the director of engineering there, looks to WinCode to fill open positions.
We think that they have the potential to provide us a lot of great candidates that can join our ranks. They could actually walk out technically out of that program and start adding value day one.
Back around the table at Girls Who Code.
This program is very empowering. This is a path that hasn't been walked by very many women.
It would seem like you're around a table full of young women who could one day run the world. So who codes better, the girls or the guys?
Whoever puts in the effort to be the best coder that they can be.
I'm Brian Andrews, CBS 4 News.
One of the young people you just met in our story, Brian